Yeah, I'm just doing some random battles on Pokemon Online with a team I've not used in ages, which is probably pretty bad and outdated, to be honest. Mainly because I did it at the beginning, they started in black and white, so I can't imagine it being very good, as well as the team generally then wasn't good, so it might be not as good now, and we're actually taking forever to find the battle. Ah, here we go. Right, so we're against a Breloom, obviously not the best of things to be up against. But I will go for the switcheroo first. Hopefully it'll work, and we'll give it the flame orb and get rid of its. Yes, so now it's burnt instead. What did we obtain? We obtained the focus sash. I thought it might have been a poisoned one, but nonetheless we're asleep now. So I'll switch into Meganium because I have aromatherapy. So I'll just quickly use. Okay, maybe not. I'll switch to Drapion instead because it has whirlwinds. It's got to keep going for the Surge Dance. It's going to be a bit of waller, but it's Mach Punching, we whirlwind it away, and that's going to come in. Obviously this is going to have Magic Bounce, but because I'm a Dark type, I can't imagine I'm going to stay in, so I'll try the Toxic Spikes. And yeah, we got one layer of them up, so that is lovely. That was quite a bit of a risky move, because if it didn't work, I would have a Toxic Spikes on my team, and then I would have switched Drapion in on the Spikes to try and get rid of them. But Ninetales is in now, we'll go for the Earthquake. It's not going to KO because I'm a bulky set, not I'm a pretty bulky set anyway. I'm more specially defensive, but I have pretty good physical, normal bulk, so I should hopefully be able to survive, maybe not. Doesn't really matter that much, it's fine, doesn't matter too greatly. I'll just go to Heracross now. This is a Choice Scarf one with Moxie, so I know I'm going to be able to speed, and the close combat is the obvious move. I'm just going to go for it because of the accuracy and the power of it, so I should be able to take out whatever comes in, really, to be honest. So yeah, we've got the, wait, Drapion's down, isn't he? Yeah, so we only got the one layer poison up, which isn't too great, and they've got Sun Up as well, actually, which I need to take note of, as obviously I have a Slowbro, so it's not going to be handling things too well with its water attacks. But nonetheless, I'm not sure what Espeon will normally do. Obviously they've brought in thinking I'm choiced. Well, they're probably they could be testing me. I didn't actually mean to switch there, but yeah, I don't know why I switched to Slowbro actually. I can't really do too much to it. I can't, Scald's not going to burn because it's poisoned and everything. It's going to set up screens, which is annoying, so I'll just go for an Ice Beam, so it's probably going to set up the other. Oh, you switched right into the Ice Beam. That was lucky. I thought I was going to set up screens, and then once it set them up, I was expecting to maybe switch out and go for the Yawn, but in my luck, it would have yawned back on me, and I would have two things on my team asleep. But luckily we got rid of Breloom, so that was a slight threat, not a major threat, but a slight threat to the team, so it's good to get that out of the way. The Reflect is up, so obviously, what do we call it, Heracross' attacks are going to be a fair bit weaker now. Actually, going for Yawn when Espeon switched out probably going to be a bad move, seeing that they're poisoned anyway, so that was a bit silly. Right, I can go for the Scald. It won't do too much because of the sun, but it's my best move to go for. I don't really have anything I feel safe switching into too much. Flare Blitz, even in the sun, it's not going to be doing too much to the lovely little Slowbro here, so I'll just go for the Slack Off. Either heal myself up fully if it goes for a random move. Yeah, it's just going for well, it's not going for a random move, but I'm able to heal up fully anyway, and I'll just go for another Slack Off because I know I'll survive the attack and I can just go back to full HP. Even I have regeneration, so if I switch out into something else, I will be fine anyway. Slowbro is just playing amazingly here, so that is lovely. The Whimsicott, you could Leech Seed me, I know that. That is the main thing I know you can do. You can Encore me as well, but that's not too good for me. I'll just... Meganium can't do anything really. I don't want to switch anyone else in. I'll just see what you're going to do. I'll go for the Ice Beam. You're going to Encore, so I'm Encored into Slack Off, which is obviously not a good move. Well, not a good move for me. So I'll switch into Heracross because it probably can't do too much to me. Right, it's not the best switch in here. Obviously, seeing that Slowbro stuck there, but I will chance it. I will go for the Stone Age, which hits and gets a crit, which may matter because with the Intimidate, it may have. Wait, did I get Intimidate? Slowbro send out Heracross. No, Intimidate Slowbro. So Heracross did not even get the. Oh, they surrendered. Oh well. That was actually an okay match. I played better than I thought. But yeah, that crit could have. I don't think the crit mattered because I never got the Intimidate on me. But nonetheless, that was a quick battle. I did fairly-ish well. I played okay-ish. I don't think it was the most entertaining of battles, but again, it was a nice little battle just to get out there. I may do more of these after this if I ever even find a battle. There seems to. This is like the Pokemon Online server, and I'm finding difficulty finding a battle. Maybe if I change my tier, I'm on Dream World overused, but I go for Wi-Fi overused and see if that works instead. No, forfeit. I'm not really going to do Challenge Cup. I'm not. What? I'm not even sure what happened there. Okay, I'm not too familiar with using this, so it's still what? I don't want to do Challenge Cup. Why are you making... Oh, I probably can't do Wi-Fi overuse because my team doesn't fit into it, so I'm guessing that's probably what their problem is. I'll have to go for Dream World, which seems to be the harder one to get battles for, but nonetheless, we've got another battle here. I'm just being silly, so I'm presuming I've got Dream World abilities that aren't released. I'm not sure which ones are. I know Heracross has got Moxie. I think everyone else has got their normal abilities, so it's probably Heracross, most likely. But nonetheless, we've got a Crobat here. The good thing about Wi-Fi ones, it does make it a bit stretchy that you have like the 6 Pokemon, you have to choose what your lead is and everything, but yeah. Right, we went for the Fake Out. I forgot it has Inner Focus, doesn't it? So, let's see here, it doesn't tell me its ability, makes kind of sense. But now we're taunted, so we can't do anything mad to it really. But I guess I'll just switch into Drapion anyway. It's got to go for the U-turn. Obviously expecting me to switch to see what I switch into. Drapion would have been I don't think Crobat could have done too much to Drapion. Okay, switched into this, so he's probably going to Earthquake. I could go to Meganium, but because of the ice attacks, I'll just switch to Slowbro instead, and that did a lot of damage. A lot more than I was expecting. So it might be Band-Aid, no, it's Life Orb. Okay, that's good. Anyway, go for the Yawn. It's got to put that to sleep when it comes back in, so I think I've got to switch back to Drapion to try and get the Toxic Spikes up. If I can get them up soon, that will work really well. Obviously, he's unlikely going to stay in because he doesn't want to go to sleep. There isn't much I can do to it with Slowbro anyway, so I'm going to have to switch out, and it's obviously got the Ghost type attack, which I'm not really looking forward to. So, I'm guessing they're just thinking a while what they want to do. They're probably going to go for the Taunt again, so I guess I'll just go for the Crunch. No, they're going for the U-turn. Oh well. I could have went for the Toxic Spikes there then, but I was thinking I'll go for Taunt expecting me to try set up, because normally Drapions, they would maybe have a set similar to this, or they could even be Swords Dancing or whatever, but trying to Swords Dance at this point would be a pretty... not the best of options. Right, the obvious move again is to switch to Slowbro, which I'm expecting them to think me to do, so I don't know. It depends how they're thinking. They're thinking, right, it's just the predictions really what to do. Yeah, they went for Earthquake again. Not the best of things there. Well, not best for me really. I'll just go for a Yawn because I could switch out for the regeneration again. The Earthquake is going to do a lot of damage. Right, they've Toxics to me, which is obviously not good. But I will, because he's yawned, I will switch to Meganium, and I will just quickly go for the Aromatherapy, hoping he doesn't taunt me. If he does, I could easily have to switch out anyway. Braver is going to do a ton of damage. I'm going to go for the Aromatherapy, which is lovely. I'll go for the Protect, just obviously there to protect and everything, and I'll switch back to Drapion, who's not going to take that very well, not well at all, but I will get some Toxic Spikes up, which I really want to get up. I don't think I'm going to do too well with this match. The Brave Birds are doing a lot of damage, but nonetheless, I'll just get the Toxic Spikes up. One layer is good enough, as long as it doesn't have a Rapid Spinner, which I've not seen so far, or a Poison type that will be on the ground. I doubt you've got 2 Poison types on your team. Having Lucario here is obviously not a good thing. I'm not sure what it's going to go for. I could Earthquake it if it sets up. I could Whirlwind it instead. Earthquake will get the damage off, but let's go for Whirlwind. It's got to go for Swords Dance. That's good because we Whirlwinded it away. I'll go for the second layer of Toxic Spikes just to get them out of the way. It's got the second layer up. It's going to Scald us. Not too good, but we can just go for the Crunch now, get the 40% damage. It's because we're especially defensive, we're able to take it well, and it's not getting the burn, which is a bit unlucky for them, but oh well, what can you do about that? I'm thinking, I'm not sure, they may switch Lucario in again, so let's just go for the Earthquake. Nope, they're not going to go for that. Okay, I'll just go for the Crunch again. Just try to predict there. I'm surprised they let their Jellicent go down so easily, because it is a pretty useful Pokemon. I'll keep Drapion on, I've done what I've wanted to do with Drapion. I'll just stay in, let Faint, and then I could bring Heracross in, and because of his Ghost type's gone, I could easy enough go for the close combat and forget about Crobat. Obviously, not a good option, not a good thing there for me, but nonetheless, it's all good and dandy. Right, I'll switch back into Lopunny. It's going to go for the Brave Bird. That is fine. I will. I'm thinking it's going to be faster, so I probably can't switcheroo, but nonetheless, I will try to. No, I can't use switcheroo now, as it taunted me. Nonetheless, that's not really too much of a bad thing. I want to keep you alive, though, but I don't have many things to switch into safely, so what should I do here? I want to keep Lopunny. I want to try and get that burn off in the Crobat if I can. I need Heracross. If I can get the Stone Edge off, this is going to work well, but the thing is, I need to get that off. Meganium's probably the most useless at the moment, but it's still useful for handling certain things. I have Leech Seed as well on it, as well as Aromatherapy, which is useful. The thing is, it's like it has U-turn, so Latios is not going to be taking that too kindly, but I'll just switch to Meganium anyway. It's got to go for the Roost, not a good option thing for me, but nonetheless, I've just Leech Seed it. Okay, it's going to go for the Taunt again. This thing's annoying me. There is really annoying me. I'll just go to Slowbro then, Brave Birds, not going to be doing too much at least. It'll probably Taunt again, so I'll switch to Heracross. Yeah, I went for the Taunt, so we can hopefully, we're not going to KO I don't think, but I'll go for the Stone Age anyway. We missed. That really was quite vital there, but nonetheless, there's not really much we can do about that. I'll just go in, go for the Draco Meteor. It's got a U-turn, it's going to do a ton of damage, but we should hopefully get a good amount of damage with our Draco Meteor with the specs and everything. So yeah, that didn't do as much as I was hoping, but I'll just switch back to Slowbro. It's going to go for the Stealth Rock now. Obviously not a good option for me, but nonetheless, it's something for him to get off on me. I guess I'll just go for the Scald. It's going to go for Crunch. I kind of forgot about that. That's a bit bad for me, but nonetheless, I'll just slack off again. It's going to go for Crunch. We should live it. Yes, we're going to live it. We can just slack off, get our HP back again, and it's going to die to the poison, which is really good, to be fair. Let's see, let's go for the Ice Beam, because we can go for it. It's going to go for the Brave Bird, not a good option for us, but we can go for the Ice Beam, pretty much near enough KOing it. I'll go for the Slack Off. It's going to go for the Roost. Both good options for both of us. I knew it's going to go for the Roost, so there wasn't really much chance of doing anything else towards it. But nonetheless, let's try for the Scald, see if we get the burn off. Okay, maybe not. But nonetheless, we get the Scald off on the Lucario, which is a good option, a good thing there. Oh, you've lost Heracross, which is not a good thing either. I'm just trying to think here what to go for. We did enough damage to KO it, so let's just go for the Scald again. It's got to do a good chunk, but we have regeneration, so we can easy enough to switch out to something else quickly. He's probably going to go for the offensive, so I don't know who to switch to. I don't know, go to Lopunny, because it's probably the better option to just quickly let it faint for the sake of that, and then I could go to Latios, who's not even going to be faster. I'm going to faint to this, but I can maybe make him think I'm Specs. Nope, he's got a U-turn out again, and I think he's pretty much won the match, because there isn't really that much I can do towards him, annoyingly. Just with that Crobat, it's incredibly bulky, it's incredibly annoying and everything for me. But nonetheless, I'll just go for a Slack Off. It's got to go for the Earthquake, it's not going to KO. We can probably get rid of the Mamoswine pretty easily, but the problem on his team is that Crobat. I'll switch to Meganium now. It's going to go for the Earthquake, not really going to work too much. It's going to taunt me again, I know that. There's not very much to get. If I switch out, I can't really get rid of it easy enough, so we pretty much lost here. I'll just go for an Energy Ball. Okay, it's going to attack us. It's faster anyway, so it doesn't really matter that much. You should have an attack from it, but okay, the Ice Beam's not going to do too much, but we get a crit there, which was really good for us, really. I'll go for the Yawn, so it has to go to sleep, and then, like, obviously, I can't remember what his last thing is. Have we seen it? We've got But wait, no, it's not. We don't know what the last thing there is, so that's obviously not a good thing. I'll just go for the Scald, not the Scald, it's Lack Off quickly to heal up. He's going to switch into the Heatran. Obviously, again, immune to it, but we'll go for the Yawn just to try and put it to sleep. But I think with the Sandstorm and the Poison, we are pretty much screwed over anyway. So, yeah, there was a few bad plays there. It was a good match. I did play okay-ish, I did play quite bad as well, but it was an intense match, better than the first match, which was over kinda quickly. I'm really just trying to get back into the mood of thinking, right, this is what this will do, this is what I should do. I also need to probably fix up my team more. Just having a quick look at the team. Meganium, as much as I love Meganium, you've not been useful at all in much of the battles. Latios again, I think it would be better if it was Scarfed and Specs. This will be faster. Heracross is okay. Drapion, there are far better things that can set out the toxic spikes and other phasers. Lopunny is okay, I like it, I've used it a lot for Gen 4. A lot, it was like my main lead and everything. It's working okay-ish, but again, really overall the team could have a lot better options. Slowbro was obviously the man of the match really, but everyone else did play minor parts but not as good. But anyway, nonetheless, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed my battles of, well, I did play okay-ish there. I just try to get back into the mood of battling. It'll probably take me quite a lot of battles until I get into the mood of it, but there's also the fact I need to use a good team as well, but I kind of get bored if I use like the same kind of overuse things over and over, even though technically in a sense, if I use the same things over and over, they're coming overused for my personal use, so I'm basically just using them again, but I guess it makes it a bit more fun that I'm not seeing them constantly. I mean, Slowbro and Heracross and Latios, fair enough, they're probably, I'm presuming Latios and Heracross are overused, I don't know the tiers. Slowbro's probably pretty high up as well. I can't imagine Drapion, Meganium and Lopunny are probably pretty low. Drapion might be a bit kind of in between them two, and Slowbro, I don't know, I've not looked at the tiers since forever, and I've kind of just rambled on and on. But nonetheless, thank you for watching. As I already said, I hope you enjoyed. I'll hopefully maybe have some more random battles up, maybe even some Wi-Fi battles, which are a pain to get done really, but nonetheless, I shall see you next time.